Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Carlos Martinez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 4 for 14. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a nice month where he hit 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
In now, Robert Rosado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Aaron Nola gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 2-2. Line hard, but foul. Lifted into center field. Altair is right there, 1 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It's in there for strike one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
That's
ball 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Batting fourth.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Goldschmidt is off at first with 2 away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Harper looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside. And now Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting fifth.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And this is going to be ruled an infield single, but the more important issue becomes the health of the man on the mound.
Altair.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Drew Butera, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Tyler O'Neill.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball,
Nola,
2
become
strikes.
known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team
2 balls,
needs some rest
2
because
strikes.
he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
No balls and a strike to count.
He
looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for
Ball,
ball
that
1.
pitch is out.
1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And it's fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 7 driven in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his
count.
teammates
1
and
and 2.
some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
2-2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And that's
Count is
taken
3
high
and 2.
for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez.
Eduardo.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Nunez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Into the box now,
Yep,
Aaron
that ball went
Nola,
out.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
The count is
A
1
2-1
and 2.
score here as we play inning number 3. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Gene Segura standing in. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
In now, Robert Rosado.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
Standing in now, Carlos Martinez. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder.
Into the box, Jose Martinez.
Martinez.
And he hits it hard to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Carpenter is under it. 1 down.
The right fielder.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, and he misses it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
JT Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto.
He grounds it sharply to third.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Got him.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play. Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for St. Louis.
This is hit
The
high
first
in the air
baseman,
out toward left center.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
He
third
just
baseman,
tattoos this ball right
Matt
here. Tried to sneak a
Carpenter.
fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter.
D-Rod.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In there, strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So
Now
that
back.
brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul
Paul
DeYoung. Now a ball
DeYoung.
line to the left side. Looking at his lifetime numbers, DeYoung
One
comes
ball,
into
one
action
strike.
carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to
Nope.
do some damage right here.
Count is 2-1.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Changes up
Down
on him,
to
but that's in
3-1.
the dirt for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation,
He's
and
out.
now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now batting. The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
That's a
Tries
ball.
to shave the corner with
I got
that
a ball,
pitch,
one
but
strike.
it's 1-1. And
Ball, that's
this ball
outside.
runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 runs on 2 hits,
D-Rod.
and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
2-2 the
Even
count.
count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Phillies 1.
Leading off for the Phillies.
In now, Aaron
the center
Altair.
fielder, Aaron.
As the first pitch
Counts
to him
1-0.
is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time.
Now batting.
1 away.
The third baseman, Drew.
Stepping in now, Drew Butera.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Taken in by Wong. And there's
Got
out
him.
number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left.
Throw in
He's
time,
out.
and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Leading off for St. Louis, the
He
catcher,
swings and hits it foul
Matt
off to the right and out of play.
Wieters.
Fouled off. Oh, and
D-Rod.
there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Into the box
Up
now,
next with the
Harrison Bader.
The center fielder,
As he'll take a look at a
Harrison
high strike that time. It's nothing in
Bader.
1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The pitcher, number 18.
In now, Carlos Martinez.
Carlos
In the dirt.
Martinez.
And he'll just
Safe.
beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
1-1.
Count even now at 1-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
He
Now
came to
batting,
play today,
right fielder.
not just only on the
Jose.
bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the
Martinez.
offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
That's in.
Get a
Ball
double
2.
play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
That's ball 3.
3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right
No.
And
He's
he'll
in
get
there.
back in standing. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
Here's Colton Wong
The
now.
second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there
Oh,
for a
one's the
called
count.
strike one.
Draw.
here. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident.
D-Rod.
They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter. The first baseman.
Into the box,
Paul
Paul Goldschmidt,
Aye.
as he will take strike one on the fastball here.
0-1.
No balls and a strike. It was a two-bagger
D-Rod.
for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one.
And
Out.
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the first to settle for one. Standing in now, Aaron Nola.
Aaron.
As the
Nola.
first pitch to
Ball,
him
that's
is
out.
off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Andrew
attention,
Romine
please.
will grab a bat and
Big
lead
hitting
things off
ability.
here in the top of the sixth.
Number 28. Andrew Romine.
Runs
Ball, that's
outside,
outside.
so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
In
3-0
the
the
dirt,
count.
it's 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter. Number 2. Shortstop. Gene.
In now,
Segura.
Gene Segura. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in third place in that department. Into the box now, Robert
D-Rod.
Rosado. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Showing bunt,
I got one
but he
ball,
winds
one
up
strike.
taking ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fun attempt misses. The throw down is right there to get him credit. The caught stealing to Matt Wieters. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that.
Ladies
Zach
and gentlemen,
Eflin enters
your
to do the
attention,
pitching
please.
in the bottom.
For Philadelphia. Number 56.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. No
Eflin.
balls and 1 strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Outside for
outside.
a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box,
Now
Paul
batting,
DeYoung.
Shortstop, Paul.
As he swings and misses at a
DeYoung.
first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit sharply toward the right side. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung
Up
that
next
middle
for
of the
Cardinals.
plate. The batter's
left
eyes
fielder.
lit up, and he was able to put
Tyler.
good wood
Ball
on.
one.
And that misses
Ball
for
one,
ball
no
1.
strike.
No hits to this point. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. In now, Matt Wieters.
The catcher.
Fouled away.
Matt.
0 for 2
Wieters.
for him to this point. A ball
Nope.
and a strike
Ball
to count
one.
to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Wieters has himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball,
next,
middle of the plate, kept his hands
center
back,
fielder.
stayed through the baseball,
Harrison.
and delivers a hard hit line
Bader.
drive.
Into the
Off the
box
plate,
now,
ball 1.
Harrison Bader. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Weakly hit to third. Gonna be a tough play.
That's it out.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Standing in
Leadoff
now,
to the field.
Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5.
And it's
Freddie
fouled away.
Freeman.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems
Ball.
like every one of them
One
are
ball,
0-2,
two
1
strikes.
and 2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes
2
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3. Bryce Harper.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2
Now
runs, he
batting.
puts himself
Catcher.
in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to
He's
first,
out.
2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Altair.
In now, Aaron Altair as he
Nope,
lays
that's
off
down.
a fastball too low for ball 1. Two and 0 to the
Ball,
Phillies
that's out.
center fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Carlos Martinez.
For the Cardinals,
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
now batting.
Standing
right
in now,
fielder,
Jose Martinez.
Hey.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike
0-1's the
1.
count.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider
Ball,
laid
inside.
off for a ball. The 1-1 is taken
2.
below the zone for
2
a
balls,
ball.
1 strike.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Stepping in now, Colton
Up
Wong.
next for the Cardinals, the second baseman.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Whoa.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Not
count 1
close
and
with
2.
the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even at 2-2 to
2
Wong.
and 2.
Breaking
3 and
ball
2.
well inside and taken for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Into the box, Drew Butera. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Eduardo.
In now, Eduardo Nunez.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Standing in now, Zach Eflin.
Zach Eflin.
And it's fouled away. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
Hey, guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth, and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He's stuck with this guy and not.
Well, the play's
out.
been made, and that retires this. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading up for
As the
Cardinals,
first pitch to him runs a
inside.
bit
The first
inside for
baseman,
ball 1.
Paul
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Goldschmidt.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung.
DeYoung.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch.
0-1.
It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to third. Butera is right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Your
Andrew
attention,
Miller
please.
comes on from the pen,
Now
hoping to
pitching
finish
for
this
the
one
Cardinals.
off here in the top of the
Number
ninth.
21, Andrew
Standing
Miller.
in now, Robert Rosado, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to
Now
bloop
batting,
it, and he hit a
number
missile,
8.
bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be
Up next
ruled
for
an infield
Philadelphia.
single.
The catcher, JT.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from
0-1's the
advancing
count.
all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
Boy, talk about on the brink of losing one. How about that? It's a huge base hit here in the top of the ninth after trailing by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you could
Now
attest to
pitching
this.
for
The
the
last 3
Cardinals.
outs, I don't care what anyone
Number
says, they're the
55.
toughest outs to get.
Dominic.
That's out.
The cutter
Leo.
runs outside, ball 1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to
He's out.
show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself
Now
down
back.
enough to come
Second
through? And
base.
that's exactly what he did.
Eduardo Nunez.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez.
D-Rod.
And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. Grounded weakly to the left. Carpenter over to his left. And the throw
Got
to
him.
first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill.
Leading up for the Cardinals,
As he'll
D-Rod.
get out ahead of a changeup and swing
Tyler
through it for strike 1. He's hitless in
O'Neill.
3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. In now,
Up
Matt
next for the
Wieters.
Cardinals, the catcher,
1-1.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball
Wieters.
1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Altair has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting, center fielder, Harrison
Into the box now, Harrison Bader.
Bader.
Down the third baseline. Butera fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Philadelphia used
Our
a
final
3-run
run scored
ninth to
tonight.
help propel
First
them to
for
the
the
win.
victorious
Zach
Philadelphia
Eflin
Phillies.
claimed